Welcome, amazing one, and let's solve this beautiful geometry puzzle together. We are given a right triangle BAC, its right angles at A. Length CM from here to here measures 4 units. Length CP measures 8 units. And inscribed is a semicircle such that the arc touches this part of the triangle and the diameter lies on this part of the right triangle. And the question is asking us to find the area of the shaded. Is this something you can do? Don't worry, I will take you through it step by step. It's just so easy. Now, when you look at this diagram, you observe carefully that this line CB has automatically become the tangent line to the circle since it's touching the circumference at a point. This line AB is also a tangent line because it's touching the circumference at a point. This line AC is the secant since it passes through 2 points of the circumference and moves away. So this line AC is the secant line. Now, when you look at this, what do you think you should do? To solve this question, to find the area, you just need to remember that we need to find, so the area of the shaded is going to give us the area of the triangle ABC. So if we can find the area of the triangle minus the area of the semicircle, so we get the area of the semicircle. This is what we should do to find the area of the shaded. Now, if you look closely, you observe that for area of a triangle, it's just for us to get this height and then the base. So it means for area of triangle, we need to get the height. So we have it this way. For area of triangle, we need to get the height of this is a perpendicular height. So we need to know our AC, then the base length AB, and divide it by 2. That gives us the area of the triangle. Then for area of the semicircle, we need to use our formula pi r squared, then divide it by 2. If you look at this, you observe that we don't know the value of this length AC, this whole length, and we don't know length AB, and we also do not know the radius of the circle. These are the 3 things we should find for us to find the area of the shaded. Let me take you through it step by step. Now, what should we do? Having identified the key lines that are in the diagram, at this point, you are free to use your tangent secant theorem. You're also free to use your tangent radius theorem. In this video, I'm going to use the tangent radius theorem. Let's do it together. If this is a semicircle, you remember that this is the center, and a line from the center touching any part of the circumference we know is the radius. So it means that if we can drop a line from here to touch this part, I'm targeting the intersecting point, to touch this part of the circumference, see what I have. You see, this is my radius, and anytime the radius drops on the tangent line, it always right angles at that point of contact. Now, what should we do next? From here to here is radius. From here down to this, since this length is length AM, is the diameter of the semicircle, it means from here to here is also the radius of the semicircle. So what did you observe? You observe that we can easily get this whole length, so we can adjust this. So let's call this length Q. It means that this length QC, the whole of this length, is going to give us, add this and this, it gives you 4 plus R. Then this is already R, and from P to C is measured 8 units. And if you look at it, you see that this has given us a right triangle since it right angles at this point. So we're going to use our Pythagorean's theorem since we are working with the 3 sides of a right triangle. Let's do it together. If you bring out this part of the shape, this is what it looks like. So we have it drawn this way. This part is right angles. This whole length is 8 units. This is R. And from here to here is given as 4 plus R. This is Q, here is C, and this is P. Using your Pythagorean's theorem, remember that the side that is opposite to the right angle is always the longest. So we are going to square it. So you have this is equal to the square of the two legs summed, which is r squared plus 8 squared. Let's solve together. We are going to have to expand this. Just remember, if I have a plus b and a squared, is always a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Let's use this algebraic identity on this. So if you do that, you are going to have 4 squared plus, use 2 to multiply this, you have 2 times 4 times r, then plus r squared is equal to r squared plus 8 squared will give us 64. We keep solving. We are going to now have, so this gives us, let's adjust this. This gives us 4 squared will give us 16. Multiply this, it gives us 8r plus r squared is equal to r squared plus 64. What did you observe? You can remove this, they are both positive, so you subtract from both sides. And when you do that, you will have 16 plus 8r, subtract this is 0, subtract is 0, is equal to 64. What do you think we should do next? So we can write it here. From here, what we need to do is we need to take this 16 to the right. It's positive, you subtract 16 from both sides. When you subtract this is 0. So it's going to give us 8r. So we have 8r is equal to, subtract this, it gives us 48. So to get our r, you see that this is the coefficient, divide both sides by 8. And when you do that, we have the radius, divide this, it gives you 6. So the radius of the circle or the semicircle is 6 units. It means that this length, if from here to here is 4 plus r, you see that our r is 6. So it means 4 plus 6 gives us 10. So this length is 10. And remember that here to here is also radius, which will give us 6 units. So this is our radius and it's 6 units. So we are going to have it as 6 plus 10. If you add the whole length together, it gives us 10 add 6 gives us 16 units. So length AC is 16 units. Now what should we do next? We need to go back to the diagram. If you look at the diagram, you remember we said this length is the tangent line and this is also a tangent line. And that reminds us of this theorem. Let's do it together. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for always choosing to learn through us. If you're still new, why not subscribe for the more you get? Make sure notification bell is on because you get updates from us every day. Don't forget to like and share. Let's keep doing this to have. Let this length AB be X. This reminds us that for each time you have a circle drawn and there are two tangent lines drawn to touch each other at a point, these two tangent lines are equal and it obeys your tangent theorem. Now, what should we do? If this length AB is X, remember we said this length is tangent line, it also means that length PB is also going to be X, obeying what you have stated here. So in that case, we are going to have it that the whole length of BC is going to be the whole length will give us 8 plus X. This length we have identified as 16. This length is X. So what should we do? We are going to still use our Pythagorean's theorem since you are working with the 3 sides of the right triangle. Let's do it together. This angle is opposite to this length. It means that this length becomes the longest. Square the longest side, so we have 8 plus x squared should be equal to the square of the two legs summed. So we square this, which is 16, then plus this base, which is x, you square it. Expand this, you are going to have, square this, you have 8 squared plus, use 2 to multiply this, plus x squared should be equal to 256 plus x squared. Keep solving. 8 squared will give us 64. Multiply this, we have 16x plus x squared is equal to 256 plus x squared. We can subtract these two. Then we are left with 16x is equal to remove plus 64, you subtract. So we are going to have 256 minus 64. This gives us 16x is equal to, subtract this, we have 192. To get x, remove the coefficient, divide both sides by 16. This takes off. So we are going to have x is equal to, divide this, we have 12. So the value of x is 12. This means that this length AB, which is the base of this triangle, is given as 12 units. We've already known the height as 16, and we've also gotten the radius of the circle, which gave us 6 units. We can now calculate the area of the shaded. Let's do it together. Area of the shaded is given as the area of the triangle, which is the height, 16 multiplied by the base divided by 2, minus the area of the semicircle, which is pi multiplied by the radius is 6 units squared, and then divided by 2. Keep solving. 2 here is 1, 2 here is 8. 8 times 12 gives us area of shaded is equal to 96 minus, this will give us 36. So we have 36 pi divided by 2. And keep solving, we have area is equal to 96 minus 2 here is 1, here is 18. We have 18 pi. This gives us the value of the area of the shaded. You can also take the approximated value to have 96 subtract 18 pi. Q it in the calculator. We have area is approximately 39.45 square units. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to tell us how much, like, share. I'll also be curious to know what you got using the tangent and the secant theorem. I hope to see you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.